welcome to Under Review. I'm your host, Rick Mulligan. This week, we're going to talk about the Avengers. Joss Whedon and Mark Ruffalo are the new kids on the block, so to speak. I mean, they've been around, but they're new to the Avengers world. Avengers brings the characters of the Marvel Universe together. Well, some of them. Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, the Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye all come together. Hawkeye is kind of the newer guy on the block. We do see a little bit of him in Thor. He's played by Jeremy Renner. We'll get into that in a minute. And then we welcome Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner and the Hulk. Those Hulk role and Banner roles were previously portrayed by Ed Norton and Eric Bana in two movies that, as far as I'm concerned, should never have been made. Mark Ruffalo, excellent in the role, actually is very solid with the Hulk and does a great job as Dr. Bruce Banner. And Mark Ruffalo has signed on to portray Banner and the Hulk in six more Avenger or Marvel films. So who knows? Maybe we get to see him in his own solo again, which would be really cool. Also, Joss Whedon is the director and wrote the screenplay. Joss Whedon should be the only person who touches this franchise. So if they make 15 movies, he should be the only one who writes and directs them. Joss Whedon's awesome. Most people probably know him from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, spin-off show Angel, as well as Serenity and Firefly, among other things. Joss Whedon's got a long TV background, but he's absolutely phenomenal as the director. His humor is excellent in the script. He does such a good job of assembling these characters, these individual heroes that really, you know, have been able to stand on their own in different films. Whether it's Robert Downey Jr. in Iron Man 1 and 2, where he is able to do the whole movie. Thor, obviously Chris Hemsworth plays Thor, and he's able to hold his own in his own film. Let's see, who else we got? We've got Jeremy Renner, who we see in Thor for just a second. That's our first introduction to him. He's kind of lost in the first half of this movie, but he's in the second half, he's okay. Great action sequences in the third act, though. Scarlett Johansson plays Black Widow. We saw her in Iron Man 2. She has some great scenes, some great fight scenes. Also get to see a little more character development of her, which was very cool. And then Captain America, Chris Evans. Wow, Chris Evans. I thought that was a terrible casting when I hired him for Captain America. I thought Chris Evans was going to be awful, and I was wrong. He's absolutely amazing in Captain America, and again in this film. So the Avengers, what they do is the world is in peril, and Nick Fury, played by Samuel L. Jackson, has wanted to put a team together, a team of what he calls the Avenger Initiative. And it's a super team, superheroes to save the world when it hits the fan. And what happens is he brings them all together in different ways. It's fairly an entertaining movie, and they do a good job of pacing it well so that everybody kind of sees what's going to happen, and you get a chance to look at this movie kind of through everyone's eyes at some point. The villain in the film is Loki, played by Tom Hiddleston. He was the villain in Thor, again the villain here, and he's after the Tesseract, I may be saying that wrong, which was what Red Skull was looking for in Captain America. So we see these movies melding together. So you see elements of Thor with Loki and the character Thor coming here, and the Tesseract coming here from Captain America along with Cap. And you get to see bits of these different movies. There's even elements that are referred to from a script that didn't make one of the Hulk films, which I thought was pretty cool, which obviously comes from the comic books. And then, obviously Tony Stark and what they do with him and his, billionaire playboy philanthropist, money, and all the things that Tony does. So Loki wants the Tesseract. There's an army that he has that he's in control of, that he wants to bring to Earth to take over the Earth, because theoretically, Loki wants to rule humans. We were made to be ruled, and that's what Loki wants to do. And so he brings this army here, and I don't want to give anything away as to what is transpiring between Loki and his army, because I don't want to spoil it. This is a great movie. It's well done. I was so impressed when I walked out of it. The theater applauded. It was great. I can't wait to see it again. I saw this movie last week, and I'm really annoyed that I have to wait. I had to wait a week. I'll be seeing it again this weekend to see it for a second time. It's so well done. Joss Whedon does a great job of bringing comedy and entertainment and action and just everything together. Everything that the Avengers should be, this movie is. So I know my review doesn't matter. You're going to see this movie or you're not going to see it. It doesn't matter based on my review. Check it out. You need to see The Avengers. It is an awesome flick. It is a see twice in theaters, for sure, without a doubt. Heck, see it 3 times. It's that good. This movie's going to make crazy money. I'm assuming, you know, 150 plus million on opening weekend, which is just awesome for any film. Stay through the the end credits, about a little 5.5, 6 minute credit reel. There is a teaser for, I'm gonna assume it's the Avengers 2. I don't want to give anything away, but stay through it, it's cool. And those end credits where they show who's who and everything is actually really cool. It's not just a scrolling bar. It's a very, very cool end credits. So the Avengers is a must-see. It's an absolute must-see. If anything, just to see the Hulk throw down, he's beautiful. This is the best Hulk we've seen yet, including actor of Mark Ruffalo playing Bruce Banner. This is the best one that we have seen yet. It's just so good. He's awesome. And the Hulk looks great. I know they use motion capture on Mark Ruffalo, so we actually get to see Ruffalo in the Hulk. It is excellent. And he throws down, unbelievably. It is so cool. I love Tom Hiddleston as Loki. He's a great villain, and I really hope that he comes back for more films. So yeah, I got nothing else. I could ramble for hours about this, but I'm trying to avoid spoilers. I really don't want to give too much away about the film. It's very cool. There's some great fight scenes. There's some great fight scenes among the Avengers themselves. We've seen those in the trailer, so I'm not really spoiling anything. So check it out. And check my Under Review page. Make sure you go to Under Review and check it out. I'm Rick Mulligan for Under Review. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and check me out on Facebook.